We are live. What's going on? Hey, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning. Happy
Wednesday.
whatever day it is. Wednesday. Saturday popped in my head. I'm like, that's wrong. Hey, Jackie Bones in the house,
Wednesday.
all the way from our state of Texas. Welcome in.
Hello.
Jack Santa Claus, Logan, don't call me Matt. What's going on? Alyssa in the house. Jay Skywalker. Still has
Better
my last
name than
name
you.
than me. Whoa, that was a loud notification. Alyssa, what's going on? Tori in the house. Hello, Tori. Appreciate you being here. Bloomin' Cheese in the house. What's going on? Big Disney fan. Hello to you. I appreciate you guys all being here. In the first 30 seconds, it's amazing.
Like, woohoo. They're here.
I love it. So we're going in the office, I think, today. We haven't even talked about it. But we got some
Checks
stuff we
gotta
need to
get
do.
signed.
Yeah, well, that's right. That's what it is.
People
And it's gonna be
gotta get paid.
Yeah, that's a good thing. It's going to be a good day for us. I haven't been out of the house in a while. This is like the longest I've been in the house in about a week.
Yeah, you really haven't.
Like we were getting
Much at all.
out, doing stuff from home and had a big, well, I don't think it's been that busy. Just been doing things that were home. But the office is going good and the house is going good. And I'm kind of excited to go to the house and go to the bank, which is, I hate the bank.
The bank is
And we don't even
so
go to the bank.
long.
We just get in
It's
the
an
line.
hour
Hey, Dean.
sitting in line.
Dean in the house, thanks for being here. Thanks for Jay and Dean for being members. Anybody else who's a member too. So we have some news. Do you know about the news, Paula? I don't know if you know about the news.
I probably don't.
I don't think you do. I don't know. You might.
I might. I don't know.
So sometimes people miss the show. Like when we started the show originally, it was
Oh, that news? I think I know that news.
well, I haven't told you what news yet, but you can see what I'm doing on the screen, so you might know what I'm doing. Anyway, so this show was originally all about, us staying home and this whole strange time.
Yeah.
But we had to change the time. So we were doing it. What time were we doing? We were doing it, what? 3 o'clock, which obviously doesn't work in the middle of the dang day.
I mean, once we go back to work, it's just not.
And we're kind of back to work. I mean, we're back to work. We're not back to work like the old days. And I'm going to talk about that here in a little bit. But,
well, I mean, we don't have kids right now. The store is limited capacity.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Hey, Resort Budgeting, welcome in. So what I've been doing with, I have some other shows too, again, and I use, hey, RB and a Disney. Actually, I was thinking about Jackie as it relates to creating this, and she already knows. Not just Jackie, but Jackie was one of the people I thought of. So there are a few people who came regularly in the afternoon show, 3 o'clock our time, 4 o'clock Eastern time, that just couldn't make the morning show. And I had 4 or 5 people message me some form of, hey, I really enjoyed it in the middle of the day. Hey, can you do that? We can't. That's the middle of our work day. That was a time for us to break our day up. That doesn't mean you can't listen then. So I have my DizTube show, which sometimes I've created podcasts with the content. I haven't done it always. I will. We have my show called Creator Talk, which helps people who are learning on how to create on YouTube and other places too, what tools to use, how to build community. We just talk about that stuff, and it's a fun conversation that me and Lynn from the Lynn Project have together. That has become a podcast. Did you know that?
I knew you were working on it.
Creator Talk Live is now a podcast, and I post the weekly show on there every week, plus So Far Daily, and we're on day 3. But So Far Daily, I've put a little information on there. Like I talk about on this show a lot, Pat Flynn's show. I talk about people like Roberto Blake on Creator Talk. Sometimes things happen in 4 or 5 minute bites. I just post it, and now I'll be posting on the podcast. Well, Beauty and the Baits is kind of this. It's our family-based, hey, let's start up the day, let's share some positivity, and let's just, talk to our friends. Yeah,
just a check-in, daily check-in.
And if you can't make it live here, you can now catch it on a podcast. Now, I'm not going to pretend like I think it's going to turn into the Joe Rogan podcast, but I'm kind of excited about it because
the language is much cleaner.
Yes, this is true. Yeah. This is true, unless I'm really, really angry. But I'm just kidding. But I thought it would be fun. Like I like the podcast medium. I don't want to repurpose data or information just because I have it here. Let's put it over there too. I don't want to be that guy, which I don't really know why I don't like that, but I don't. But if I'm posting, so for the Creator Talk, I'm going to post the full show on Sunday over there on a Creator Talk podcast, not this podcast, on a Creator Talk podcast. And then I'll have little bite-sized pieces every 4 or 5 minutes. Well, we'll do the same with the podcast. I have been, I don't know how to say this without sounding arrogant. I have been really filled with happiness about the comments that people have given us about this show.
Oh, that's fine.
Like even the other day, I was a couple of days ago, I felt like I was kind of negative on the show. And I actually asked 3 or 4 people. One of them was my mommy. and some other
Your
people
mommy.
who were in the show. And I thought,
I haven't seen her yet this morning.
and I said, frankly, was I too negative? And all the responses were absolutely not. You brought some positivity. So that was a long build up, which I didn't mean to do. Beauty and the Baits is now a podcast. You can find it on Anchor. You can find it on Spotify. It'll be on other places too. It takes a while for the other ones. I don't know why Spotify is fast and the other ones are slow, but I don't know podcasting. But I like the podcasting medium. I think that a lot of people will be going back to work and you can listen to podcasts in your car. Long story short, if you're interested, there's the link. You can check it out on Spotify. You can check it out other places here soon. Anchor is where it's at natively. Please give it a follow if you love it. Give it a rating. I don't know why the ratings work in podcasts, but apparently they do. Just a nice way to get our word out. Obviously, we're trying to build a little mini empire here so we can go to Disney more. So if you're interested at all, check that out. And also, you don't know this, we bought some stock today.
Oh, fun. What did we buy?
We bought a company that I don't know much about, that I blame my buddy, who's not in the chat yet, I don't think, but it's his fault.
Oh, it's his fault, huh? He made you push the button?
Yeah. No.
Mm.
No, he let me know about it. So AGRX on the NASDAQ. Hey, Mama, we were just talking about you.
Hey, good morning.
Was pointed out to me by a good friend who's in the Disney community. And here's all, it's going down today.
AGIS.
The market's going down, but this one, yeah, doesn't matter. So let me just show you. Sometimes I do my own research and sometimes I trust the experts. So that's this stock, right? AGRX on the NASDAQ. You can see that it's a strong buy. You can see that the people who are predicting a high guesstimate think it's going to go to 8. Average 740. The low predictions are at 6. People, it's under $3.
Wow.
So if you take $60 and then can turn it into $120, that's kind of idiot proof, right?
Kind of cool.
So yeah, I was looking at it. I wanted to get a Starbucks today, but they're at 75, and I think it's going to go to 90. I want to get some Disney. It's like at 104. I believe it'll go to 180 by the end of next year. This one's going to double in like less time in my never host so humble thing.
Disney.
Well, this is actually part of my I want a camera.
Oh yeah.
So I need $600 to
faster
buy
one.
a camera.
Okay.
Right? It's all money talk today, I guess. So I was putting money into Canon stock rather than putting it in an envelope.
Yeah.
But Canon stock's pretty boring and it's not going to go anywhere. It's about $20 and stay about $20. Hi, Mom. Hi, JLB Nerdy. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being here. So instead of hoping Canon doesn't go down, I decided to put in something that's going to go up. So that's actually so I put $60 into my I want a camera fund, which will turn into 90 or 120. So that's kind of fun. Anyway, money. Disney's going to be opening, and Disney's what I want to talk about more than most things. Baseball's going to be opening. I want to be talking about that. Baseball's put together a plan. They sent it to the baseball players. And here's how I know it's close. The baseball players are already whining about how much they're going to get paid.
Oh.
Yes. The owners have presented a plan. 82 games. They generally play 162 games. So 81 is a half of 162. All the math talk today. Sorry for all the numbers. But the owners have presented to the players, because the union is the strongest union in the world, has an 82 game plan. So it's half a season that would start in July, spring training in June. But they're going to not. This is the part where I think it's going to be a problem. This is why I don't think it's necessarily going to happen. We're going to play, but we're not going to play under this plan. So the 82 game season, they want to split the revenues 50-50, which will not work for the players because the players get quite a bit more than 50% currently.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the contracts will be null and void for the year. No way the players will take that.
Right.
Right. The owners want it because a lot of the money goes out, right? And the contracts are out. The baseball TV contracts, the local contracts and the national contracts will have to be renegotiated, right? Because it's only half of the season. You pay for half of your inventory, you want it. And then there's no concessions because nobody's in the stands.
Yeah.
But what happens though? Then the players, you know what the players are guaranteed if there's no season? The minimum salary. You know what the minimum salary is compared to their real salary? Not much. So it's going to be an interesting, ugly time over the next couple 5-6 weeks in baseball in my never so humble opinion. Hey, the epic expert, what's going on? Hi, Life of Danny, what's going on? You look and sound like the same person to me, but I'm glad you're here. Danny, thanks for being a member of the channel. Don't baseball players already keep a good social distance on the field? I mean, unless they're sliding into a base or something, but they do. They do.
Yeah,
they do.
They do.
If you're unaware of the sports world, the UFC had an event last weekend, Saturday night. And it's interesting. One of the athletes.
UFC did?
You didn't know that?
No.
You're married to me. How do you not know this?
I don't know.
And we like to pretend like she's the one that doesn't listen. Dana White is the president of the UFC. I'm a big fan. So is Jackie. Jackie's a fan of the UFC. And they, hey, ATJ Travels, they had an event this Saturday night. And Jacare Souza tested positive.
Oh, nice.
And everybody in the media freaked the heck out and acted as if they're supposed to shut it down, and they did not. He just didn't fight.
Yeah.
And the guy who was supposed to fight him didn't fight either. Tina McNeil, welcome in. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being here. Big fan of Tina McNeil. So anyway, the UFC happened. And let me go backwards a little bit. The UFC happened after Dana White, president of the UFC, and all the other commissioners, the tennis commissioner, the football commissioner, the hockey commissioner, the ping pong commissioner, not really the ping pong, I made that up. But all the major sports leadership met with the president, not once but twice, and talked about their plans, what he was cool with, what they were cool with. Did you watch? I didn't watch it. It was a great card too. I don't know why I didn't. I was doing other things.
That's why I didn't know about it.
It was even.
Usually you watch it.
That's right.
I know.
That's right. That is why. And it was even cheaper than normal, which is still expensive, but whatever. There's other ways to watch it, but that's a whole other conversation. Anyway, so the event went down without a hitch. It was very interesting. Some great, big, huge fights. They had it in a huge arena that could have sat, I think, 18,000. There was like 25 people in the whole building.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
That is.
Joe Rogan has some really neat stuff to say about it. If you don't follow the Joe Rogan podcast, it's the best one on the planet. Not family friendly, not be 18 or older to listen to it. And anyway, Dana White was on, I don't know, CNBC or Fox, I don't know, so one of the news channels. I didn't see the whole interview, but he basically said this is how we're going to move forward. And baseball is a little slow to go. They need to go. The NBA sent out a memo, text, I don't know how, reach out to them, however they reach out to them, polling the players, asking them, do you want to have a season? That shocked me.
That's weird.
The NBA is different. The NBA has 12 players per team. They're all filthy, filthy, filthy rich. I have a game on the 23rd of July. What kind of game, Tori? That's cool. Paula, I like the color of your lipstick. Do you like? How about my eyebrows? Do you like my color of my eyebrows? So it's interesting. I think that I predicted on this show, may I say, that about 3 weeks ago that we're about to enter an era. I think we're right on the cusp of it right now. If not, we've already entered it, where some people are going to want to go back to work and some people are going to be really mad about the idea. And I've already
happened.
I know. I've already had a couple people get mad at me. Thank you. I love my eyebrows too.
There's one part that's like sticking in the wrong
You're
spot.
obsessed with my eyebrows.
Fix it.
You can keep your hands away from me. What? No violence. Husband abuse.
There you
Get
go.
away from me, you freak.
It's really bad. I was going to grab it earlier.
Get away from me, you freak.
No, you made it. Now it's one sticking up. Get it.
So you
lick
guys,
it.
Lick it. Oh, I will. We will see violence.
No, it's really bad. It's standing up. Like
you're really bad.
One white one. Sorry, guys. I didn't check well before we started. It's still not. Okay. It's fine. Just, we'll ignore that one. There's one. No, get it away.
You see what I have to put up with people.
Whatever.
This is not why they come to the show.
Explosion. I know.
They come.
Eyebrow toss.
That's probably why they come to the show.
Yeah, see, they say, let me fix that one eyebrow hair.
Let your loving and adoring wife fix that one eyebrow hair. First of all, no. Second of all, no. Also, third of all, no. What are you talking about? First of all,
he won't let me pluck.
They look.
He would
pluck.
try.
Shut up.
Jackie's like, before I start plucking, he won't let me. I can sometimes get a comb in there and zip it.
I don't. No, you can't.
Mostly, we just let it go.
Get some brow pomade. That sounds like a punk rock band.
Brow pomade.
I think I heard them in the 80s in San Diego. I think they opened for the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
So your mom says you need mustache wax for your eyebrows.
Yeah, put your hands down.
I got them down.
These are all freaks.
You have another one on the end over there that's curling.
You want to talk about my nose hair too? Why don't we talk about my nose hair?
Ooh, that's a scary thing. There you go. That's better.
Major League Baseball starts on the 4th of July with no fans. They can just do 81 games per season instead of the regular 121 games go to the playoffs. So they're going to play 82 games, it looks like, in the plan that they've put out there, and I'm sure this will happen. The revenue sharing part is the part I don't think will happen, but they'll play an 82 game season. They're going to have expanded playoffs. Here, I took a picture of it. I didn't know we were going to talk about this, but I like it. Let's talk about this.
I like eyebrows better.
Well, you're broken inside. Oh, maybe I didn't take a picture of it.
Oh. take a picture of that hair right there.
Huh. So I think that's the expanded play. So I shared on another show, and this isn't a baseball show. I get it. So I don't want to bore anybody to death. But since we're talking about eyebrow hair, I feel like we've already lost you. So
Jackie says
we'll just go for it.
I can pluck them in your
Would it hurt poor widow Jeffy? Okay, first of all, Tina McNeil, don't be talking to my mom about what to call me. Because she used to call me Jeffy. Pluck that sucker. That hurts, man. Paula's going to pluck the brows in your... She's not going to pluck my eyebrows in my sleep. You just never know what the topic... I know, right? I'm sorry. I blame her. Hey, guys, it's break time. Caitlin, what's going on? Welcome in. Arvine and Disney's laugh. I don't know what people are laughing about. Stop your laughing. This will encourage her. You know what? I need someone on my side to put in chat. That was rude, Miss Paula. Keep your freaking hands off of his eyebrows. Something like that. You can leave the freaking out if you need to, but I would include it.
It wouldn't matter.
You have to sleep sometime. I like the Atlanta Braves. I'm a Dodgers fan. No fans. Yeah, so there'll be nobody in the stands for the beginning. Hey, Mama and the Mouse in the house. What's going on? No plucking out, right? Anyway, you guys got me all vain, all thinking about my eyes. They did not.
You're always like that.
I mean, I'm good
not
looking.
Any different.
Anyway, so see, Myers and the Mouse says, leave your freaking hands off the man. That's what she said. Okay, so anyway, so it's going to be an 82-game season. They're going to expand the playoffs. I had a plan that no one knows about except for people who come on my show that I actually think is great, but everybody thinks their ideas are great, right? Blooming cheese and what's going on? Tweezers and tears, right? She knows. Jackie's saying, don't pull out the tweezers. Don't try to make your guy.
Wax them.
I'm a Royals fan.
You do that roll wax where you just rip.
I'm not even listening to your mess. Mama and the Mouse. Myers and the Mouse. Right. Mama from Myers and the Mouse is above you in chat. Big Disney fan. She's also a Royals fan, but that's okay. We like her anyway. So listen, what I wanted to do, I love the tournaments. I love the NCAA baseball tournament. I love the NCAA basketball tournament. Here's my plan. Play the season out. So the great Tommy Lasorda, the former Dodgers manager, used to say, there's 162 games. All right, stick with me. I know it's math, but stick with me. It'll make sense if you stay till the end. Every team wins 54 games. Every team loses 54 games. That's what you do in the other 54 games that matters. We should play a 54-game season. You can play it within your division, 27 home, 27 away. Piece of cake. You only play teams in your division. Piece of cake. So the National League West only plays National League West. The American League West only plays American League West. 27 home games, 27 away games. Matt Wackler, Pittsburgh Pirates fan. I've got a bunch of Pittsburgh Pirate fans. We had a football show that we have a bunch of Pittsburgh Pirate fans, Pittsburgh Steelers fans on, and they're also Pirates fans too. Anyway, so here's my plan that they won't do because nobody called me, but 54 game seasons. That's 1/3. Play just in your division. That cuts travel in half. No, in 1/3. 27 games at home, 27 games on the road. That means you could do 3 trips of 9 games. You only have 3 road trips a year. Cuts down the travel by a ton. 54 games, 27 home, 27 away. You never have to travel out of your space. So far, are you with me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not even listening. You got eyebrows on the freaking brain. And then,
so does some of the chat.
And then,
I'm having fun here.
And then,
by myself.
Could you shut it for 1 second? And then,
I want to know all these math facts before coffee.
It's baseball.
It's math.
Oh, we should talk about eyebrows. Never mind.
That's way more fun.
So then you seed. You're right. You win your division. Your first seed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You seed. You have a real freaking tournament. Everybody makes the tournament. 32 teams. Wait, what? There's 30 games. How are you going to do that, Jeff? You take it down to 16. Still math, says Tina. You have a 32 team bracket. The first 2 seeds get a bye. That gets you down to a 16 team bracket. You play a double elimination, 4 out of 7 series. It takes up another 54 games. You end up playing about 100 games, including the playoffs. And at the end, you have a Major League Baseball style NCAA tournament. Not unlike the NCAA college baseball does, and it's gold. It's just nobody watches. I know, right, Bill? Right?
I've heard this, though. I know we've talked about this.
Would blast. For them, should it? It would blast the TV ratings through the freaking roof. For the first time in forever, baseball ratings would supersede the NBA playoffs because this would be exciting. What baseball doesn't have, this would provide. It's a tournament. It would be awesome. Yeah. You're the worst liar ever. Please hit that thumbs up. Tina McNeil, I'm almost done with math. Bloomin' Cheesin is mad at you. With that schedule, they could call it minor league. I mean, yeah, right. You're right. Baseball and eyebrows. We need to get into merch. Just because you know what? I need it's not even a month. I need some shirts.
You too.
I don't even like my
solid eyebrows.
So you know what? Here's another thing. Changing subjects. If she could shut up about eyebrows, my life would be better. So I feel like my voice is getting deeper. That's my anger. In case you're wondering.
No, when you're really angry, your jaw comes forward like this. Yeah, like that. Like bulldog.
I can't do it when I'm not.
Right. It just, you and Reagan both.
Kind of uncomfortable to do it when I'm not mad. But I know that you. Why do you laugh? You know what really makes me mad when I'm mad is she laughs at it.
I do.
I'd laugh when you're mad too, though.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
I don't hardly ever get mad that much.
Yeah, but that 3 times you've ever been mad. Back to me. So. One of the things that I've learned about this time where we don't go to work as much is I don't have very many shirts to not wear to work.
Yeah, I have the same.
That makes sense. Like, I don't know that I said that very well.
I'm in a work shirt right now because
I should. Yeah,
I wear them every day. I have work shirts for regular work and then uniforms for church work. Regular clothes, no, I have some Disney clothes, but I don't want to wear them every day because then they get peely and faded, and those are my Disney clothes for when I go. So yeah, I have to get in between clothes.
In between clothes,
like when I'm like clothes for like not a uniform and not my Disney stuff.
ATGH says I'm a fan of a team with 23 losing seasons. I mean, there's a few. My good friend Bill's not here, I don't think, but I would mention the Phillies, who are probably the worst team in forever. Not right now though. I just started designing shirts. Let me know. Really, Matt?
That's cool.
Hit me up, buddy. Email me at dolewhipdad@gmail.com. I don't have that skill set. I'd like to.
Or the tools to do it.
Yeah, and also, yeah,
we talked about like that would be really cool to do a program for our kids.
Yeah, we buy shirts more than the average bear. Actually, you should email me, Matt. dolewhipdad@gmail.com. We'll talk about. Hey, Mikey, my favorite Jets fan. Good morning to you, Blaine. Blue Nose in the house. Hey, Blue Nose. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. What's going on, my man? Where are they at today? Atlanta? I think they're in Atlanta. Look, I think of the Blue Angels now. That's pretty cool. Back to me. See, Jackie likes that. Bright Suns is right. So anyway, I have discovered over the past 4 or 5 weeks that
cloudy suns.
I know, very cloudy. I don't have enough shirts that I like to just lounge in.
Lounging shirt?
Like this is a Mickey shirt. It's all right, but I don't know.
He's cute.
It's just like a Walmart Disney shirt. I mean, I like it, but
okay, so like
I don't have enough to wear.
$10 Walmart shirts are fine for lounging.
I mean, I guess you're right.
Because it doesn't matter if you
I think that I don't have more than 5 T-shirts. Like I have a bunch of T-shirts that are undershirts that I don't really care, and they're just my undershirt, and I wear a normal shirt over.
You have a ton of clothes. You just don't know where any of them are.
I don't have. I know where they are. You're mean today. You're mean. Hey, everybody who likes Paula, like me more today. She's mean today.
No, seriously, you really don't. Your mom knows. Like
my mom can't even see up this high.
She can't. Anyway,
Hobbit.
You need
near Atlanta. Yeah, I thought so. I thought I saw that on Instagram or something. When I left work, retired the first time. I'm looking forward to retiring the first time. Oh, it went away. That was my fault, though. I started reading what was up there.
Your mom says you need more Hawaiian shirts.
I do. I like me some Hawaiian shirts.
I just bought him a really fun one.
Ooh, I bet I know which one it is then, because do I know?
No. Oh, okay. One you do know that I just got and showed it to you with the matching shorts that I put away so you could have them for Disney.
I'm not listening now. I'm sure I wasn't listening then. I have no idea what you're talking about. Mom says when I left work the first time, retired for the first time, I gave away all my professional clothes. Then I went to work again 3 more times. Where do you get professional shows inside? You know, she's short people got. I mean, I don't want to say no reason. She's very
short. So are all our kids, except for Reagan. So
Reagan's like Reagan's like a normal sized person, but when we take a picture of our 4 daughters, 3 of which are adults now. Reagan looks like she's going to eat them.
Right. She's almost taller than me, and I'm 5'8". So.
Is she 5'8" already? Yeah.
Yeah.
Which isn't that tall.
No.
It's just tall compared to my kids.
5 foot.
Which is weird. Like you're just average size, and I'm just average size. We're not short. We're not tall. I'm 5'11".
I don't think Reagan's
just
done
under
growing,
6 foot, but I feel like I lie when I'm saying 6
she
foot.
just had a growth spurt and shot up like another.
I'm having a growth spurt too, but that's more about the couch and my food.
It's the wrong way though. It's not up. It's out.
Hello, amazing people. Oh, T. Marie, photography in the house. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being here. T. Marie's awesome. Make a Bates sports merch shirt. Well, so my husband's sports shirts are always the coziest. Really?
That would be fun. A sports one. A Dole Whip.
I do like the Dodgers logo quite a bit because, Dodgers are the best and they're classic.
Yeah, I like that.
Maybe Dole Whip Dodgers.
That would be fun. Yes.
I just don't have the skills, and I have plenty of time right now. Oh, I got to pay that. We got to pay the insurance bill today. Don't let me forget work thing. I didn't do that last night, and he sent me a reminder, and I felt bad because I didn't do it. It's a big check, but that's okay. I have a lot of time right now compared to what I normally have had, but I don't have time to learn things I don't know. Like I'm putting the podcast out. I need some help with the merch. Do you want to do that?
I don't know.
Maybe fun merch. Maybe make it sports. Yeah, and Bates would look like that. Might be cool. I don't know. Not a big up. It's a little weird. I don't like the idea so much of merch. I don't know. I'm gonna shut up. It makes me uncomfortable. Last night for it.
Uncomfortable for merch?
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. I don't want to talk about it. Genevieve is almost 6 feet tall. Is she really, Mom?
Yeah.
Genevieve is she'd be my niece because I'm her uncle. I'm not good at that either. Like I know Dad, Mom, Grandma, Grandpa, Uncle, Aunt. That's really it. That's all the ones that I'm positive about. Like the other ones are confusing. Which brings me back to Ancestry.com, which brings me back to the short person lied to me my whole life. But you keep meeting people.
I do. Yeah.
It's kind of weird. She put her phone number out there, so like they're calling her.
I did not put my phone number.
You said that you put their phone number.
After I messaged her, then I gave her my phone number. After we talked.
That sounds like you put your phone number out there.
No, it's not out there for anybody. I just verifying that we were really related. On
the phone?
Yeah. So no,
did they get your phone number?
Facebook and Ancestry.
Oh, okay. Back to you.
What?
Oh.
I was gonna say we got a super chat.
Who knows? Super sticker.
Super sticker.
I'm gonna pull it. I can't see what kind it is. Blue nose. You never have to do that, buddy.
That's so awesome.
But you're very, very sweet.
Thank you.
I got to see what super sticker is because I can't see it on this one, so I'm gonna pull it up over here because I was too lazy to do that.
I find people on
Thank you, buddy. I
Ancestry
appreciate you.
that I'm related to, but everybody's adopted, so no one has any information.
Hold on, it's super cute.
Is that eyebrows? Oh, it's a little. That's cute. So, like finding out how we're related.
Is it what?
Nothing. We're definitely like first cousins or aunts or something like that. But because
look how cute it is. Is it eating an apple?
A heart.
Eating your heart.
You need glasses.
No, I see it now.
He's hugging.
Thank you, buddy. I really do appreciate it.
So
that's amazing.
I keep finding
like those
first cousins, and they're all adopted, so we don't.
So we're listening on the podcast. Thanks for staying. I mentioned a super chat. It's just it's a thing that people can do when they're listening on live, which a lot of people are doing right here in chat now. We do it on my YouTube channel, Dole Whip Dad. This is what everybody who's listening to me live is doing. But if you're on the podcast and I'm talking to the people in chat and talking about super stickers, it's a YouTube-y thing. If you want to check it out, come over to YouTube. It's just it highlights your chat and anyway, Blue Nose, thank you.
So how do I know it's a sticker versus a?
Well, it said right there.
Where?
So when I click on that, it says $10 super sticker. So for a little more inside baseball stuff, I'm not watching the show on YouTube because there's a delay. Usually I put it up on my phone so I can watch the chat, but I can see the chat here. It does not allow me to see super chats or super stickers. So I just put it on the phone and I set the phone up there and then I can see it, which is why I saw the super sticker. But on StreamYard, when you showed me what it did, I hit the button and it said super sticker, and then I went to look for it. Does that make sense?
I see. Yeah.
Teaching her and anybody who cares.
Fun.
Anyway, thank you, buddy. Really appreciate it. And again, if you are on the podcast, thanks for sticking here. Sorry about the eyebrow chat. Aren't you lucky you can't see? But if you need to see them, come over to the YouTube channel. Live every morning, 9 o'clock Central Time, assuming work doesn't get in the way, which it will at some point. Tori, you're very sweet with all the hearts. Brigitte says, my eyebrows are very cute. She says, thank you, Brigitte. I think they are too.
That's not what she said.
Yeah, it is.
No.
You can't read? Gotta run. Make it blue. You have a great day.
Your own
guys, Caitlin, Make It Blue, a Disney Adventure, has a really neat blog. I mentioned it yesterday. Go check it out if you haven't already. Give her some love. Team Dole Whip Dad, says Mikey. I can get used to that.
That'll work.
You know what it didn't say?
Eyebrows.
Mrs. Dole Whip Dad. See? Brigitte for the win. Brigitte, you win the prize today of I don't have anything. I've got some scissors. You can't have them, though. I need them. I don't have a prize. So, but Brigitte, you win. Haha, exactly what I said.
Yeah.
Thank you, Brigitte. You're my favorite today. So anyway, wow. Oh, it's 9:30. So I've been saying I want to do the contest early, but she just blabs and blabs.
One of us was blabbing.
If you're new here, we have
Wasn't me.
If you're new here, we have a contest. We have a contest every day until the Disney parks open. Actually, I need to do a video about this. I meant to do one yesterday, and then I got into the podcast. I'll probably do a video that will announce this. It'll fill it up. My fear now, which is not a fear, that's the wrong word. I won't. You know, I think opening is coming soon.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to block you from seeing whatever you're trying to see.
I'm looking at your dates over there.
But you're not doing it very well because I'm blocking you.
So weird.
So anyway, we have a contest round. Mikey. Yeah, she's a pretty one. Whatever. I would be on her team too, but that's just because I know me well. Anyway, we're gonna have a contest. If you're new here, you don't know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna tell you right now. If you're old here, did I just call everybody old
here? I would just be us.
If you're OG, DWD. Oh, that was pretty good. You already know here is the Disney park's going to reopen, even if the whole freaking world is freaking out about it. It's going to open. It's going to open sooner than everybody thinks. I predicted Memorial Day. She predicted 4th of July. I love those predictions because I really do believe that is the window. Major League Baseball is going to open in July. NBA may or may not open. Tesla in California is open. Team Elon. I want a Tesla.
Yeah, and they're also talking about closing California down for a couple more months.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what?
Yeah, good luck with that.
Oh, it's not going to be good.
We're asking you our permission for the last time, I think. But Team Dole, thank you, Mikey. So anyway, we have a contest, and everybody is entered in the contest by answering a trivia question here live. So if you're on the podcast, you get to come to watch the live show if you want to play. If you want to do it here on the live stream, you just have to listen to this question and look for eyebrows.
It would work.
You are the meanest. That is funny that they were there. Anyway, we will not make you guys watch that. That would be better to be on the podcast if that happened.
Yeah.
If you're on the podcast, you know what we're talking about. You're winning right now. You're winning. Okay, so the contest is simply this. You're going to pick a date. If you get the question right, if you get the answer right, I will pick you. We're going to do at least one member and one non-member. Why do I do it that way? Because I want to give a little special value to my members. So the first person who answers the question gets on the board. And then if that person, well, I don't have to explain it like that. That's confusing. One member and one non-member. And if you don't know what a membership is on the channel, it's just somebody, you guys, people who are members, they bless me and my family by helping us out by being members of the channel. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Let's do a contest. Let's do a question. It's almost always Disney. It doesn't have to be Disney, but it's almost always Disney. And I'm looking around my room to come up with something that sounds fun. You want to do Disney, or why don't you just give me a subject? Give me a Disney subject. Just give me a subject. I don't care what it is, and then we'll come up with a question. And then again, while she's thinking of the subject, the first person who answers it right in chat. That doesn't mean it's going to be the same on your chat as it is mine. The chat, please food, says Tori. I say that too. It'll be the first person that I see in chat, member and non-member. So it might be different on your screen because obviously if you type it, your machine's going to see it faster than after it comes through the internet. Do you have a subject for me?
Yes, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Nightmare Before Christmas is probably one of my favorite subjects of all time. Okay, this is a good one. So Nightmare Before Christmas. The classic character of Jack Skellington is voiced by 2 classic performers. I need the last name of the 2. It's a little harder. The last name of the 2 people who are voices for Jack Skellington. Ready, set, go. I love both of these people. Dun-dun. If you know me, if you're a veteran of this channel, you definitely know one of them because I talk about him a lot. And his autograph's up on my wall. The other one would be a little harder, but people know this movie pretty well. So I'm looking for the last names, just the last names of the 2 people who voiced the classic Jack Skellington. I see one of the names in the chat, but that's not both of the names. I need both of the names for a win. Blaine is likely going to be one of the winners once we get a member to answer it right. Also, hint, hint, members. Looks like Blaine has figured it out. We need a member to also do it. So now it's just a typing. Oh, well, there we go. So Blaine, Mom. Okay, so we got Blaine. Hold on. Ooh, don't move. Blaine with Elfman and Sarandon. Danny Elfman. Is it Chris Sarandon and Chris Sarandon? Chris Sarandon? I have Susan Sarandon on the head. I think it's Chris Sarandon. It's correct. And Blaine is the winner of the contest. And then I've got Brigitte got it right too, but Mom got it. Elfman and Sarandon as a member. Elfman and Sarandon. Oh, I'm writing Elfman. So hold on. So who's it? Brigitte, I'm going to give it to you too. So hold on. hold on. Blaine, Brigitta, and my mom. Okay, so I'm giving it. Blaine got it. Blaine got it with Elfman and Sarandon, and then my mom said Danny Elfman, and then Brigitta said Elfman and Sarandon, and then my mom said Chris Sarandon. So I'm going to give it to 3. So Blaine and Brigitta and my mom. Mom is the one that wins for the member, and the other 2 both get it just because that was fun and confusing. Danny Elfman is my favorite human on the planet that's not married to me right now like my wife is. I love Danny Elfman. He's autographed right there on my Nightmare Before Christmas little mini poster. Danny Elfman was the lead singer of Oingo Boingo, the greatest band in the history of bands. Mm-hmm. Danny Elfman, I watched his episode on, what is it called? Prop Talk? What is the new show on Disney Plus?
Something about props.
Guys, if you have Disney Plus and you haven't watched thank you, Brigitte, for playing along. If you haven't watched the new prop show, what is it called? Prop Talk? Whatever the heck it's called. It's spectacular. The first one, you want to see Jeff cry? Sit next to me on the couch while I'm watching the Mary Poppins thing. Aaron Andrews, loving it.
Caramel sundae away.
Right? You're mean. Yeah. Mean. And then the version with Nightmare Before Christmas was just my jam. So good. And
Mary Poppins one.
Really good. Like, you were texting all your friends, whatever.
I watched it.
But Danny Elfman, the guy's in Danny Elfman. Prop culture. Thank you, Hitchhiking Bones. Prop culture. Prop culture. Yes, it's so good, so good, yeah, so good. It. Anyway, so if you are Blaine or you are my mom or you are Brigitta, you get to pick a date. My mom, there you go. She already November 3rd.
Right. Guess no one will have that.
My mom skips. So we only have 3 people in September. She skips all of the rest of that, goes over October, which no one's picked, and goes into November. So November 3rd. All right, cool. Boy, if it goes that long, this contest is going to take forever. So my mom picked that. Blaine and Brigitta, you still get to. I just like saying Brigitta's name.
That's fun.
It is fun. Blaine and Brigitta, any August dates available? Yes, you've got the August dates that are taken, Brigitta, are the 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd, the 10th, the 14th, the 16th. You can have any other day in August that you want, unless, of course, Blaine takes it before.
It's easier to tell them what's available.
Right, RV into Disney?
Tell them the dates available. Then they could just pick one that you say.
My eyebrows are blocking out the noise coming out of you.
Tell them the available. They're asking for available dates.
The dates in August that I didn't say.
Then they have to think about it and figure it out. No. You're doing it backwards. Oh.
Any August dates available? Yes. At her advice, mother knows best. August 5th. Wait, Brigitta did it. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
thank you, Brigitta, for proving me right.
Give them the dates available. They just pick one really fast and put it in.
Brigitta, da-na-na-na-na. Let's have the song. Da-na-na-na. It's not Brigitta. But it fits. Da-na-na-na-na. Mikey's getting mad at me. Da-na. I need Blaine to give me a date. Da-na-na-na-na. Brigitta. Da-da-da. Anybody know the song I'm doing? It's not Brigitta. Nope. I just found the new emojis. How cute. Yeah, they're kind of fun. I got to do some more. I was going to do some of those, do some new ones yesterday, but I didn't. You know who does good emojis is my buddy Josh from PPP. I need to get him to hook me up. Sanitizer. See the sanitizer. Pretty funny. Right. Yeah, you can have.
Mark wants to know what I put in your coffee.
Hi, Mark.
Just cream.
It's so funny. They're like, he's super tall. Drink it? The sanitizer? No, not today. Great question.
I'm pretty sure that's not advisable.
Insert political joke here. I am waiting on Blaine. That's why I'm singing songs and singing. Brigitta. There we go. Bloomin' cheesin'. July 1st says Blaine. No, you can't have that. John Morgan, my friend, has that. You can have the 5th of July is the first day available in July, or the last day of June. You could have the 26th of June. So the 26th of June or the 5th of July. Those are every other day in between is taken. Because he's so hyped up all the time. Who is? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
No, that's just his loudness.
June 26th says Blaine. Right? June 26th says Blaine.
Yep, June 26th.
Blaine's got a long answer. 27 rally. I'm just going to put Blaine 2007. Blaine, you've got the 26th. Mom, you've got, I don't know, something in the year 2027 or something. And Brigitte, did you do a date, Brigitte? August 5th. August 5th. Yeah. So we got 3 today. So again, if you're on the podcast, you listen to all that. That's a contest that we do live every day on the live stream, 9 o'clock Central Time. Look, it's like telling them Central Time. They have to figure out where they live. But since they live there, I figure they can figure it out. Should I tell them all the dates that it could be for them?
No.
They can figure that out.
Just on the contest.
Arvina says you need a pair of tweezers and personalized pick emoji. Big Dizzy fan says rum is better alcohol than hand sanitizer. Because he's so hyped up all the time. I already read that. Shelterin. I mean, that's kind of a cool one. You see the bloomin' cheesin' Shelterin emoji? It's a little kitty cat in a little box.
Oh, that's cute.
It's got fun.
That is fun.
I thought Jackie was talking about the new emojis just for the members because I put a couple of those up there. November opening would mean no. Yeah, Hitchhiking Bones. I don't even want to hear November, Mom. I have dates for, I don't know, early October or something. So, Orlando Mike in the house. What's going on, Orlando Mike? Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member of the channel. On break at work, so popping in to hang out for a bit. Don't work too hard. Cool. Wash your hands. Yeah, so we're going to be doing that. Wow, it's 9:43.
Yeah.
I've had fun today. I suspect it's not the best show we've ever done, but I've had fun today. But anyway, we're going to be going to work. I don't really know. Yes, I met the. Oh, you did. Okay, cool. They're kind of fun, right? Yeah, I got to do some more. I don't really know how to. I don't know much about that stuff yet, but it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. Anyway, so we're going to be heading off to work. What are you guys doing today? I'm excited, which is stupid to be excited about. It's stupid to be excited about going to work, and it's not like I'm going to be going to work for a long time. And it's just I'm getting out of the house. Let's be real. I'm excited to get out of the house. Might go through the Starbucks drive-through. Probably get a hamburger at some point.
Yeah, probably get some food.
As long as by 11:05.
It's been taking forever lately too, so I'm not in.
It's hard though when we go to the bank anyway, and the Starbucks line is right next to it, and all the people go through the Starbucks line 37 times while we're waiting to go to the bank.
The last time I went through it, it was like 45 minutes. It was crazy, and
I
had a mobile order.
Bill asked the question: is it Hello Kitty? I do not know what we're talking about. Is it Hello Kitty?
The little kitty emoji. I didn't see it.
I don't have any idea.
It was a little white kitty. I don't know.
I have no idea. Yeah, Tina's going in November, she says, 11/5. Yeah, we'll be there October and then late December. I think it's earlier than we think because Disney Springs, yeah, I don't know. Like Mom fell on her head. Me and my mom were having a conversation about Disney Springs being open just the other day, yet she picked November of 2028.
Oh, she was just being silly. She has closer dates.
Yeah, okay. Going for a run and making graduation stuff for my son and his friends. That's cool. He's officially. Oh, that's so cool. Congratulations. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a run today too.
Run in the car.
To graduation. I'm gonna run. Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to make that funny.
Run through a drive-through.
My coaches back in high school made me run when I was bad on the bus.
Yeah. Don't be bad.
Don't be a jerk.
Wow.
I'll be bad if I want to. I wasn't that bad, but I was bad enough to have to run on the bus.
That's weird.
Not on the bus. Like we drive home and we're having fun, and then we get off, and then they made us run. I remember thinking, what a jerk.
Because you guys were loud on the bus?
Or... I think it was because we were having fun.
That's weird.
I know. So I don't run. I blame him for my fat. He's a friend now, too.
You're fat.
Coach Hall, if you're here, I still love you. We became good friends. I actually coached with him for a while. Sorry for my typos. I will never forgive you. You know what? You can't type. New rule. No typing in chat unless you can prevent typos. Said nobody ever. So Can you just lift your hands up? So like for the last 20 minutes, she's been sitting here just playing with the scissors.
I'm just going to get that one.
In a very threatening manner.
No, it's not threatening.
And I do not appreciate it.
One going the wrong way.
Blaine says going for a run for food. I'll run through the drive-thru. So anyway, so listen, I think we're going to probably wrap it up here shortly. Thanks for being here. We were extra silly today. I have no idea why, but I blame Paula and I blame you people in chat.
That works.
But I appreciate it. I'm having a good time. So we do this every day, usually not this silly. I don't know. Maybe it is. I have to think about that.
No, not always. Sure. It just depends on the
9 o'clock subject. Central Time, 10 o'clock Eastern Time for those of you that she want. And we have a contest. The contest happens every day until we get a winner or until the calendar fills up, I guess. I guess it could fill up before we get it. We do need emoji sounds, right?
Yeah, there you go.
And then I do have some live shows. So our live show, our baseball show, we're going to announce it here first for the first time. I didn't do anything. Yeah, you did, Orlando. Mike. Yeah, you did. We know. I can see. Thank you, Mikey. So the last time in forever. Bush League baseball will be on Thursday nights is this week. We're going to move it to Tuesdays because the NFL season's coming, and we have a show called NFL Watch Party with Mr. Myers and the Mouse.
Very fun.
And anyway, so that's on Thursdays too, and so we preemptively are moving it starting next week. But so this week we'll have a live show on Thursday Night Talk and baseball. I'm going to actually show my favorite set of baseball cards. I don't have the complete set. I'm working on the complete set. My favorite set of baseball cards I'm going to share with you people who like baseball. So if you like baseball cards, I know there's a thing.
What's
and then
that?
that's me doing this. And then
that's grated cheese.
And then Friday.
When Reagan was little and she wanted this kind of cheese.
Oh yeah, that is what she did.
It was
You're right.
grated cheese.
And then Friday night we have a show called Dizzy Pins Live where I will give away Dizzy Pins. These are some of the pins that I just bought that we're going to give away.
Those are fun.
You can't have these yet though because we're still giving away Disney Villains pins. But when the Disney Villains pins are all gone, I don't know, we got like 3 or 4 left. I don't know. Then I'll start giving away these. So I think there's 5 of them in here. There's 16 total. Cool. I like these. Yeah, they're kind of fun.
I hope you get an Oogie Boogie because he's cute.
I got to be honest. If I open it and there's something I really, really love, there's 5 in here. And if there's one I really, really love, there might be 4 that I'm giving away. Because there's a few that I'm like,
ooh. I love them. There might be 3 you're giving away.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Look, you made our friend cry. Sure.
Jackie.
So anyway, Thursday night Bush League baseball for the last time will be on Thursdays. We're going to move that to Tuesdays, but that's a whole thing we'll talk about on the show. Friday night, Disney Pins Live. Give away Disney Pins, not these yet, but in a couple weeks. Friday, that's already said Friday. Saturday morning, it's us. Beauty and the Bates. Used to be Beauty and the Beast, but now it's Beauty and the Bates because how rude. Call me names. Sunday night, DizTube, we've got Maria and her husband. What's her husband's name? Ooh. Maria and not Maria. Big stud soccer guy. He's a goalie. He's a stud. Big stud. Can't think of his name. Maria and not Maria from Lake Buena Visitors. They have their new YouTube channel. They're awesome. They're really fun. I like them. I love their shirts. Talking about shirts, I should buy a bunch of their shirts. I only have one so far. Anyway, back to us. That'll be on DizTube Sunday night. That's my kind of my main show. And then Sunday evening after DizTube, we have Creator Talk, which is now a podcast that you can find on Spotify too. Creator Talk Live. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Were you listening to anything I said?
Some. I was also watching.
Obsessed with my freaking eyebrow stuff?
No, I was looking at the super cute dog walking with his owner over there in the cul-de-sac.
See, we have a view of our cul-de-sac. We can see very little of our backyard, most of our neighbor's backyard, some of their front yard, and then a cul-de-sac.
A lot of a cul-de-sac and a bunch of trees.
Joggers, all the joggers. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, it is a cute little doggy.
If you look way out there, you'll see the donkey and the goats.
I haven't seen the donkey. I can see them sometimes. I haven't seen them in a long time.
I just saw them.
Who's your NFL team, says Brigitte. I'm a Chargers fan who lives in the Fort Worth area. So I'm a Cowboys fan because I live here. I'm a Chargers fan because I grew up there. I grew up in San Diego. They moved to LA. I don't care. I'm a Dodgers fan. So I'm a Chargers fan first, but I root for the Cowboys too. It's okay because the Chargers are in the AFC. The Cowboys are in the NFC, so they hardly ever play. When they play, if I had to pick, I'd root for the Chargers. But I actually think the Chargers are going to be really, really good coming up. I'm worried about – we just drafted a quarterback.
Yeah.
I got to be honest.
I never really hear about them doing
much. No, they've had really, really good rosters, but they've had bad injuries the last 2 years. They were elite. They had the best roster in their league last year, and they lost like 5 guys in like the first 3 weeks. And the Chiefs are in their division. The Chiefs are the best team in football. So, but Myers and the Mouse didn't hear me say that. So I think they're going to be good this year. But they drafted a quarterback out of Oregon, big school. I should have known a lot about him. I don't know a lot about him. I haven't seen him play a whole lot, honestly. So I don't know. My hopes are up. They didn't get the guy I was hoping they'd get, but everybody loves him, so we'll see. Woohoo! Yep, go Chiefs. Yeah, whatever. That was a long way of saying I'm a Chargers fan and Cowboys. Oh my gosh! And there's another super chat. Myers and the Mouse.
Wow.
Sent this so we could all hear Jeff say, "Go Cowboys!" Mama and the Mouse. Thank you so much. Mama and the Mouse finally admits in public for all to see she's a Chargers fan, and more than that, even a Cowboys fan. It says right there, sent this over so we could all hear Jeff say, "Go Cowboys!" I do have a Christmas gift for them that I bought in, I think, November. Pretty sure. It's right there, sitting right there.
I saw them somewhere. Oh, yeah, right there.
That I think they're going to appreciate. I know they'll laugh.
Why haven't we sent it? Are you waiting for this coming Christmas?
I'm going to send out Christmas things in July, if you must know.
Okay.
Just because I think that's what people deserve.
Wrap
Myers and the Mouse. I've got a
Like,
plan.
that'll be fun.
I've got a plan. Not just them, by the way. There's a whole
there's a whole pile over there.
Anyway, Myers and Mouse, I appreciate the super chat, and I appreciate you finally admitting "Go Cowboys." That is nice of you to publicly announce that. I feel like you should have done it in church. I feel like you should have said, "Hey, Mr. Pastor, or Mrs. Pastor, I need to stand up here and make an announcement." So work on that. Thank you for the super chat. You're so sweet. Orlando Mike says, "Bro," I always like it when people call me bro because it makes me remember living in the beach in California. "Bro, you should get me on NFL Watch Party one day, especially if the Broncos play the Cowboys or the Chiefs." Are you a Broncos fan? Who's Orlando Mike? I hate the Broncos. Do you know why I hate the Broncos? Because I grew up a Chargers fan. I did want to be John Elway, though. Back in the day, I played a little quarterback in high school, and I wanted to be John Elway and Dan Marino. You know what? I wasn't either one of them.
Nah.
They were good. They were real good. Myers and the Mouse says to Brigitte, "Jeff loves the Cowboys." Yes, I do. I do. You don't know how to spell the name right, though. But you're close. Pin strategies. I like it. Go Browns. Said like 3 people ever. But Brigitte, I feel like I need to apologize to you. For me too, LO, not fair, cheating. I would never cheat. Jeff is allergic. I do. I hate the post office. It's not the people.
No, our post office people are pretty cool.
I just don't like it. I never have. There's a lot of things I don't like that don't make
smells
sense.
like weird paper.
You know what it smells like? The post
Paper.
office.
It's like
Not fair cheating. I would never cheat. I haven't cheated yet. Huh. Also, ask me about how I feel about umpires someday. Can't stand umpires.
Yeah, okay.
For me too, says Mom. I don't know. So Mom has this disease. Well, it's the short disease. It's lie to your kid for 50 years disease. And it's just ask questions out of context that people are supposed to understand all by themselves. I don't know what you're talking about. John Anthony, welcome in.
Chat.
Correct.
So
John Anthony in chat says Blaine, greatest franchise in football. Blaine has his own franchise. I didn't know that. The greatest franchise in football is not the Chargers. I wish it was. It's not. Greatest franchise in football. I mean, it'd be the Cowboys. It'd be the Steelers. I guess it'd be the Cowboys or the Steelers.
Can you not say
Niners? They're not the great. I actually, so Myers and the Mouse, do this. La, la, la. Can she hear yet? La, la, la. Can I trust her to not listen?
Yeah.
Don't listen. Shh. Don't listen. I actually love Mama. I actually love Lamar Hunt. I love the family. I talked to you about Gracie Hunt, who lives near us. She's an Instagram kind of model girl, but that's not why I follow her, I swear. I mean, she is beautiful. That's not why I follow her. She's a really, really neat young lady. She is, I guess, the sister of the new owner, Clark. Is it Clark Hunt? I think it's Clark Hunt. They are an amazing family. The Hunt family is my jam. I love, love, love them. By the way, they're from Dallas. The Dallas Texans turned into the Chiefs because they had to leave. But I love the Hunt family. I wouldn't admit this. So that's why keep your fingers in your ears, Mama. But I do love them. I love the Hunt family. I think they're an amazing family. They created the NFL. There would be no NFL without them. And they're an amazing Christian family. I love, love, love them. I just don't like the Chiefs because they're in my Chargers division. And Patrick Mahomes, I would love to love him, but I don't. You know why? He's really good.
Mahomes. That's weird.
You may need to retract the super chat. I know, right? Can you pull it back?
Supposed to say go Chiefs.
Go Cowboys. No. Didn't I hear what you said? Didn't hear what you said? I don't know what that means. Didn't? I feel like that's a Seahawks. I did grow up liking the Seahawks because I love Jim Zorn and I like Steve Largent, but that's the Wayback Machine. Broncos have more AFC West titles than any other team. They're really good. I don't like them.
They're really good.
I loved John Elway, the player. I did not like the emblem on his hat. I'm a Chargers fan. So every team, so the worst teams in football are the Raiders and the Eagles because they're the major rivals of my 2 favorite teams. Didn't hear what you said. Alyssa, I don't know what that means, but that is cracking me up. Didn't. I feel like that is going to be a rap song. Didn't. Clark family also owns, if I remember right, FC Dallas. I think they do. They must because I follow her on Instagram and she just posted yesterday that they started practice there. Blaine knows. Look at Blaine. I cannot stand the Seahawks. I love the Clark family. I just don't like the Chiefs. It's not the Clark's family's fault that they're in my team's division, but they are quality human beings. And I don't know what this show is about. I'm not even sure if I should put it on the podcast. But if you're listening on the podcast,
Eyebrows.
then I put it there. Eyebrows, I'll put it there. So anybody who, I don't know, maybe nobody listened to it. Doesn't even matter. It'll take me 5 minutes. Guys, if you're listening on the podcast, thank you so much. You can listen to this live every morning, unless we go to work at that time. At 9 o'clock Central Time, it goes live, and you can participate in chat with us and our other lunatic friends that I love so much. Yeah, thanks for being here, everybody in chat. Thank you, my mods. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you, guys. Blue Nose, Myers of the Mouse. You guys bless our family with that, and I appreciate it. I mean, we talked football. We talked eyebrows. We talked my mom lying to me. We talked Christmas gifts in July. I mean, I don't even know what I'm going to title this show, but
football, well, sports and eyebrows, I guess.
My ear itches. I hate the Raiders. What does that mean? Somebody give me money if my ear itches?
No, it's your palm itches.
What happens if my ear itches?
You should clean it.
I hate the Raiders more than Orlando. Mike, I already liked you, but now I love you. If New England or Seattle were playing the Raiders, I would root for. Yeah, if the Raiders were playing, there's no way I would root for the Raiders. Like, I don't like the Raiders. Mama and the Mouse, you going live right now in a minute and a half? I'm assuming you are. Guys, I'm assuming that Myers and the Mouse is going live because she generally does right now. An ear.
Yes, they're talking about you if your ear itches, but that wasn't as funny.
Blaine, you want the truth?
He loves to know people are talking about him.
You want the truth? Not only do I love to know that people are talking about me, I expect people to be talking about me.
See, look at the hairs.
Violence. Someone's talking about you. So is that a thing, really? Yes, I'm going. Good. Myers and the Mouse. Mama from Myers and the Mouse is going live. Go over there and thank her for her public admission that the Chargers or the Cowboys are much better than the team. Can I say Jeff Blake? Chris, yes, thank you, Dean. Dean, yes, his name is Chris. I've talked to Maria. I haven't talked to Chris, but he's a big stud. He's a soccer player. He's a goalie, and he's a big stud. And she's awesome. I've talked to her, and I'm sure he's just as great. They seem great. Obviously, everybody knows them from Resort TV One. Great segue. They will be my guests this week on DizTube Sunday night. Friday night, Disney Pins Live, giving away pins. Saturday morning, Beauty and the Beast talking about eyebrows. Sorry about that. Sunday night, DizTube with Lake Buena visitors. Sunday night, Creator Talk. I don't even know. I don't remember what our subject is, but I wrote it down. I just can't remember. You Can't Handle the Truth. I love that movie. Love that movie.
That's fun.
What movie is that from?
Jackie said, have a good plucking day.
We don't use that kind of language around here very often. So what movie is that from? You Can't Handle the Truth.
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember. I don't know. What?
Few Good Men. Yeah.
Oh, well.
I should have given her a longer quiz before we got married. Yeah, Marie and Chris are awesome. And we're excited to get to know them even better this Sunday night in DizTube. That's it. Get over to Mama from Myers and the Mouse. I will check in with her. I love her. They are awesome, and we need to support them because I just love them, even though they root for the wrong team. And I will also be checking in with Pat Flynn income stream every day at the same time. Two of my favorite, one that I'm friends with personally, and one that I learned from because he just rocks. You should do the same. All right. Thanks. Have the best day ever. See you guys tomorrow. Oh, my buddy Walter Grams is going live too. You got all kinds of options. Dougie's a great guy. Walter Grams, he's from Scotland, and he's going live right now too because it just popped up. But Myers and the Mouse, get over there, give her some love. And yeah, I think I've said everything. Anything you want to say to the people?
I'm good.
You guys have a great day. Seriously, go wash your hands. Stay safe. Fear is a liar. Don't buy into it. If you're one of the lucky ones that gets to go back to work, stay safe. Love you all. Thank you so much. Oh, well, Jackie's here.
Love you.
I think she was talking to you, but I love you too.
Yes. See you all tomorrow.
That's it. Will the eyebrows be here tomorrow? Tune in to find out.
Yeah.